Have you ever reached a point where you just feel ... like you're doing everything right, working hard, paying your bills, showing up every single day, but nothing ever really changes? That was me. I considered myself a good person, a hard worker, but honestly, I was just tired. I was tired of the deck constantly hanging over my head. Tired of watching my friends' lives move forward while mine felt stuck on a broken record. Every single night, I would lie awake staring at the ceiling, thinking, is this really it? Is this all my life is supposed to be? I tried everything you can imagine, budgeting apps, those popular mindset books, picking up every side hustle I could find. I even did the affirmations and gratitude journals everyone raves about. And sure, they might have made me feel a little better for a day or two, but nothing fundamentally shifted. I'd still wake up every morning with that familiar knot of anxiety in my stomach, checking my bank balance like I was watching the opening scene of a horror movie. I'll never forget this one morning. My card got declined while I was trying to buy groceries. It was only for $23. I stood there pretending my card had a chip error, but the truth was, the account was empty. And in that moment, I felt just as empty. It's not just about the money, you know? It's the shame that comes with it. It's that quiet, constant panic, wondering how you're going to make it through another month. It's the soul-crushing feeling of being trapped in a loop that no amount of hard work seems to break. One night, I was just scrolling through YouTube, half asleep and completely hopeless, when I stumbled across something called the pyramid wealth frequency. My first reaction, I literally laughed out loud. I thought, oh, great. Another one of those get-rich-quick sounds. But for some reason, this one felt different. The video talked about ancient energy, hidden frequencies, and this wild idea that the pyramids weren't just built with stone, but with specific sound and vibration. And weirdly enough, that idea pulled me in. So I decided, why not? What have I got to lose? I put on my headphones before bed, closed my eyes, and just pressed play. It started with this incredibly deep hum. It almost felt like the earth itself was breathing. And for the first time in what felt like years, my racing thoughts just went quiet. The next morning, I woke up feeling lighter. I wasn't suddenly rich. I hadn't magically landed my dream job. I just felt lighter. I kept listening to it every night. There was something about that sound, that specific vibration, that felt like it was retuning my mind to a higher, more positive state. After about a week, I started noticing small but significant shifts. That constant anxiety wasn't controlling my every move anymore. I started making decisions with a sense of calm, applying for opportunities I was too scared to pursue before, and even talking about business ideas I had buried for years. Then the small wins started to appear. An unexpected refund showed up. A freelance gig came out of nowhere. An old client I hadn't heard from in ages reached out for a new project. But here's the absolute truth. The most profound shift wasn't happening in my bank account. It was happening inside of me. The guilt, that constant feeling of scarcity, that little voice in my head telling me I am not enough. It all started to fade away. It was as if I had been tuned to a completely different frequency of life, and for the first time, I could actually hear the music of opportunity again. That's when it hit me. The money was never the real problem. My energy was. The pyramid wealth frequency didn't just hand me wealth on a silver platter. It aligned me with the energy of it. It was a powerful reminder that abundance isn't something you chase out there in the world. It is something you tune into from within. Now I listen to it every single night before bed, and sometimes even during the day while I work. It's become my reset button, a daily reminder that I am no longer chasing wealth. I am attracting it. If you've tried everything and you still feel like something invisible is holding you back, maybe it's not your hustle that's missing. Maybe it's your frequency. I don't know if this sound was meant to find me on that hopeless night, but I am so incredibly glad it did. Because ever since, my life hasn't been perfect, but it has been peaceful. And that inner peace, that's the foundation that allowed everything else to finally start falling into place. So yeah, I guess sometimes all it takes is learning how to listen differently. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, I'd be so grateful if you'd like this video and subscribe for more.